growing out of our vase that's sitting on this little table with the little legs. She's so cute. And the leaves are adjustable, which is really nice. So we can move them around as we want. Give it a little spunk. Look at that. I like one being kind of more up. What do we think? Like that, maybe? Alright, so in case you're new and you haven't been along this journey with us so far, I'll show you what we're building. So we're building this orchid set right here. So you can see we've got our leaves. And now we want to build our stem with our beautiful orchids all attached. I like that noise. What do you guys think? Alright, so this is what we're going to be building. And as you can see, we're very close. So we've got this, and we've got our instruction manual, and we've got our remaining Legos right here. It's a lot of tiny little pieces, but it's all gonna come together. Okay, so let's not waste any time, shall we? We'll get right on it, because we want to finish this orchid. We want to see her in all her glory. So, we are on number 19. Number 19. Okay. We want 3 of these brown pieces and 1 black piece that are gonna all interconnect with one another and attach right next to our yellow piece. So right here. Right there. Okay. So let's see here. We want 2 of those brown, 3 of those brown pieces. So we've got 1. We've got 2, and it's a runaway. Now, stay over there, my friends. And we've got 3. Okay, they look like little crayons, right? Do you guys say crayon or crayon? Right, it looks like a little crayon you just draw with. Okay, we've got 3 of those guys. And we've got 1 of these black connector pieces in all their glory. I wonder if that can see a little bit better in the palm of my hand rather than my fingers holding it up. My nails make it a little hard to see, I think. So we're going to connect these guys together. Let's see here. Here we are. And then we're going to put the 3rd one on top of that. Just stack them all together. And then stack the black one right on top. Like that. I think, is it supposed to go all the way in? I think that's as far as it's gonna go. And then we're gonna do it, okay. This is right side up. Stick that right in there like that. What do we think? So far, so good, I'd say. Okay. Next page. Number 20. stem, the beginning of our orchid stem. Okay. So let's see here. Let's stick that back over here. We need 2 red pieces. I see 1 and 2. We need 1 of these black NG type pieces. Like this. It's like a little hammer. Kinda. Maybe not so much. And 1 of these green pieces here. Beginning of our stem. Oh, we've got a tuckaroo who wants to join us. You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, I did. Yeah, you want to share your purse? You guys hear her purse? Gotta give her a quiet moment so she can really give those purrs to you guys. And just hear the nice relaxing kitty noise. Alright. We're on a time crunch there, Ducky. We gotta finish this orchid. Or we might end up with a part 5, we'll see. So we've got 1 of these green pieces. We need 1 more. There we are. Give us our little space to create. Okay, so we're gonna take this and put a red piece in. And on top of that, put another green piece. And on top of that, put another red piece. We're just building upon itself. And then we want this little elbow piece here. Look at that, she's starting to look like a stem. And we're gonna put this black piece right through the center. Oh. It doesn't appear to want to go in. Oh, there she is. Okay. And this is going to be up and down because we want it to connect. Am I crazy? We want this to go on top of here. And this to go through the center. Just like that. Okay. It's like if you've ever seen an orchid at the store, if you bought one for yourself, they always have a pole to anchor the stem to help it grow along. So we've got our little anchor piece, our little wooden piece here, and we've got our little stem right alongside of it. So let's see what's next. We're gonna keep building that wooden piece right along the stem. So we need 5 of these brown pieces, and we're just gonna connect them and stack them right on top. Right on top. So let's see here. Scooch our little plant. And we're gonna do 1, oh, not you, just you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. the Legos, my love. Okay. So we've got our pole here. And we've got our Tucker. She's our supervisor. She's making sure that we're doing it right. Yeah. She's an expert when it comes to Legos. She's just an expert. Do you approve so far, Tucker? Do you approve? Did you see that? That was a full improvement. Full approval. English. Alright, my love. You're gonna have to scooch, though. I know you're supervising, but you're gonna have to supervise from a distance. Yeah. Come here, baby. There she is. Come on down. Okay. So. Now look at this. We're going to be building a nice long stem. We don't want to mess with the microphone. Okay, baby? She's a wild one. Okay, so we need 3 of these elbow green pieces. So we've got 1. Let's keep our plant here too. So we can just admire all of the progress we've made. We've got number 2. We've got number 3. And then we've got these connector pieces. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we want 1 straight green piece. There she is. I gotta scooch these guys. I can barely see them. I know you guys are looking out for me, but I just gotta make a little pile here. Okay. So we're gonna take our connector piece here, and we're gonna put the straight green piece first. We're gonna take another connector piece. And then an elbow. Another connector piece. And I need to make sure that these O's are all facing the same way. So there we go. We're gonna do another elbow. And another connector. One more elbow. And one more connector. Okay. Look at that. Looks like a stem. It's got all these holes in it. It's a little bit kind of freaky to look at if you have tryptophobia, which I do, but it's not too triggering. It'd be different if they were all really clustered together. That would set my tryptophobia off a bit. Anybody else relate with that? That's a tough thing to have sometimes. Most of the time it's fine, but then when something just comes up and it's generally unexpected, it's just kind of like, oh boy, don't want to see that. But here we are. Looks pretty darn identical to me, right? We did that lot of green pieces here, okay? A lot of little green pieces. Look at all that. We got this. We got this. Let's see here. Because we need so many, I'm going to keep this nice and close to me. So I can really focus and find what we need. Okay. From what I can tell. Nope, that's not it. That is not it. We need these little green buds, these little, you can barely even see these little green guys here. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We need a little like offshoot looking piece. Oh, I think I see it here. Yeah. We need that guy. We need what looks kind of like a dumbbell. A little dumbbell for a little Lego person. We need these 2 coconuts. That's what they look like, kind of. Just unripe coconuts. I know, because generally I think coconuts are brown, but I don't know. They made me think of coconuts. Call me crazy. If you're listening this far, drop a coconut emoji. It'll be our inside joke. Alright. We need 2 of these guys here. These little, they look like teapots, I guess. Hard to describe some of these pieces. I'm sure they have like formal Lego names. You guys ever see those Lego creators? They're absolutely incredible. They just like grab all these different Lego pieces and create like masterpieces. And it's like, how did you even, first of all, how did you think of that? Then how did you like have the know-how to like do that with just random Lego pieces? Okay, this is the last guy we need. These are all our green pieces here. Okay. Scooch these guys back. And now we're going to set this aside so I can look at it as we go. So we want this little like cone piece and our dark green piece, and they're gonna connect together right here at the top. Okay. Then we want our coconut. And we want one of these little, it's kind of like a teapot, right? Like, you see it. It would just do that. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff at this point. Okay. And we want to do that twice, so we've got 1 here. Oh, I wish it would stand. That'd be nice. Okay. Our second one. Oh my goodness. There she is. Okay. And we're gonna add those. Oh, we're gonna add them on top of this piece that we made. Okay. So we're gonna do 1 like that. And then the next one kind of off center from it. I think this is the fun part about Legos, is it doesn't have to necessarily be perfect. Like I can, have these buds super close together, super far apart, like, but I kind of like that. I think that looks cute. Then we're gonna add this little like branching piece here, right on top. Oh, before we do that, I was like, that is not gonna work, I'll tell you that right now. We need our dumbbell. Okay, yes. Makes much more sense. Then we're going to add our little branching piece. And then we're going to add our little buds. 1 on each of the little branches. We got 1. We got 2. Oh goodness. I'm breaking the coconut. Okay, there she is. What do we think? 1 more. 1 more. Here we are. Right there. Right on there. this. Here's the final piece, right? So there's what we just added right up there. And then we're gonna add all these orchids. It looks like the orchids are what's next. That's so exciting. It's really coming along, guys. Look at that. It looks so good. Guys, we are doing such a good job. We are doing so good. Okay. Now we gotta add some more green pieces here. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it close by so I can find everything that we need. So we need this little black connector piece. We need these little gray tunnels. Okay, 1 and 2. We need these, oh yeah, these little green guys. We've used these before in a different part. Or was that? I think we did. I've also been building some other smaller Lego pieces. They're like really small Lego Botanicals that I got for Christmas. I want to do a few of those on here too, but I want to get the hang of them first. Because one of the kits I got isn't actually Lego, and so sometimes those instructions aren't as clean as like Lego, because Lego's got this market on lock, right? Like, that is their thing. I think this is supposed to be a closed piece, but I could be wrong. Like, I think it's supposed to look like this, but it's supposed to be closed on the top. I could be wrong, though. I'm really actually not sure. What do you guys think? I'm gonna show it to you up close. Does that look like it's supposed to be open or closed? To me, it looks closed. But I don't see that anywhere. Do you guys see it? Am I just totally blind? I mean, I do have glasses, right? So I definitely am blind, but you know, I feel like I've been doing pretty good finding everything. We're just gonna go with it, I think, because I don't see anything else. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, so let's start building. We're gonna take this connector black piece and put it in this tubular gray piece. Oh goodness, I think I just did that upside down. Yeah, that's a bit more snug there. Then we're gonna put this green piece that we're hoping is correct. And I'm gonna put that on top. Here we are, hopefully you can see it. It's so tiny. It gets hidden behind my hands and my fingers. Here we are. Oh, that scared me. Okay. And then we're gonna add this here at the top. Just like that. Okay. And then for this piece here, we're just gonna take these two and put them together. So just like that. Oh, I say that as I fumble with the pieces. There she is, okay. So we're gonna put this piece here at the bottom. So right out here. Okay. Just like that. And we're gonna take this piece and we're going to, let's see, we put that there. there's 3. Skip this one. Skip this one. Right there. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're building something relatively similar. We're gonna take 3 of these green pieces. This looks exactly the same as that last time where I was asking, does it look open or closed? So I'm gonna go with, it is supposed to be these open ones. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Okay, we got 3 of those. We want 3 of these black pieces here. Oh, excuse me, sir. There you are. 2. And, no, excuse you. You belong over here with your friends. 3, I see you hiding. Okay, and then these 3 gray tubes. We've got 1. We've got 2. Wow, everybody wants to run away. Excuse you. You belong over here. Thank you. You know what just came into my head? Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me. Any Taylor Swift fans? I'm not a Swiftie per se. But I do enjoy a few Taylor Swift songs for sure. There's number 2. Oh my goodness. It's getting so big that I'm smacking it now. Okay, we need the 3rd. 3rd. Okay. Alright, let's get building. Let's get building. What do we got? What do we got? We've got this guy. Little mug. And we're gonna put this gray piece inside. Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna put this connector piece here. Right in there. And put this guy on top. Okay, we're gonna do this 3 times. So that was 1 time. So I grabbed 3 of each thing. So we're making this here. Here we are. Okay. So that was 1. Let's do it again. We got our little mug. Grab our little gray tunnel piece. Plop that right on in there. There she is. We're gonna put our black connector piece in. And our green piece. Boom. Quick. Easy. 1 more time. 1 more time. We're gonna build this Lego set. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's get the dance in. 1 more time. We're gonna build this Lego piece. Oh yeah. Okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. Here it is. So we've got our 3. Okay. And we are gonna go. Okay, so we're switching sides here. So we're gonna do. There's 1. We're gonna go into number 2. And it's gonna go. Like this in here. I gotta be so gentle. I don't want to break it. I don't want it to fall apart. We've made it so far. Okay, we got that. Well, this is coming together. It looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, we're gonna skip the green part here. We've got this guy. Oh my goodness. We're gonna skip this green and we're gonna go to this guy. Again, on the same side as the one we just put. So skip the green right here into this piece. Beautiful. Okay, last one, last one. this side here, and it's gonna go right before our coconut piece. I'm just kidding. It's our blossoms, our little buds. Okay. If you actually watched the first video, I talk about I read the description from the LEGO box. It came with a little description at the beginning of the booklet, and it talks about how this orchid represents the different stages. So it has the different little buds. So you can see, like, this is before it releases a bud, right? It's got these little buds inside. And then these are the buds emerging. And then we have the full formed flowers. They did a really beautiful job explaining and describing it, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. That would be in the first video, so part 1. But it does a really good job just talking about the piece and what an orchid represents. It's really, really cool if you're interested. So look at that, we've got all these little pieces together. She's really coming along. And yet we haven't even built our flowers yet. This is a long process, and I really appreciate you guys joining me for this whole journey. Oh yeah, we're almost there. We are almost there. Wow, we're right at the end. We're right at the end. But I think I'm gonna cut this off because this has got quite a bit of pieces. It's pretty intricate to build these flowers. And I know that we're already running out of time. So I guess we're gonna have to make this a part 5, guys. We're gonna have to wait for a part 5. Thank you so much for joining me in building this. This has been going so well. We've been absolutely crushing